up a little bit, and then I have a doctor's appointment at 7 o'clock in the morning, and then after my doctor's appointment, I'm going to do some grocery shopping.
You going to work?
Hey, fuck that job.
No, I'm going on it.
What are you going to do? Put them out? Fuck that job. They know.
I guess
they know
it's
how
fuck
I feel.
that job.
They know how I feel. But I'm going to go because I got bills.
I think we're all going to go because we all got bills. But welcome to Between the Chair and the Mirror podcast. This is technically my second episode, but the first one hasn't come out yet, but we're getting shit done. This is a space right here where real conversations happen.
Okay.
Here we talk about life, culture, growth, relationships, everything, all the other shit we're still trying to figure out. But today, first of all, I am Frankie Asensio, and I, a.k.a. Hugo Risse, a.k.a. Frankie Faism, a.k.a. Oscar Francis, a.k.a. a lot of fucking names.
A.k.a. the maestro himself.
The maestro himself. But my very first guest on the podcast is my friend Risse, who is literally one of my best friends, who gets me through a lot of things in life, even when her life is a little bit tougher than mine. But here, so sit back, get comfortable, and let's face some shit together.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
Let's talk about it.
So, first question.
Okay.
How do you feel right after a haircut?
Oh, man, I think it might be different because, like, as a woman, as opposed to a man, like, I feel fine as fuck. I ain't gonna sit there and hold you. Maybe it's the same, but it's just like, I just know that whatever I'm about to do post haircut, I'm gonna be doing it for life because the shit looks good.
Okay, so obviously you've had your haircut for going on like 5 years now? Short?
This is 6 years.
Going on 6 years. Mm-hmm. What made you cut it the first time?
Okay. So I cut my hair right before COVID, and I was getting sew-ins and weaves, and I was ordering my hair online, and it came from Wuhan, China. So the joke was I didn't want COVID coming over in my bundle, so I cut my hair off. But also it was because I was going through a breakup. And when I go through something like maybe a breakup or something like that, I just want to do something like
something drastic.
Everybody
does that.
I want to get like a tattoo. I couldn't afford a tattoo at the time. Another piercing wasn't something I was going to think about. But I was like, I'm just going to cut all my hair off.
Just do something drastic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna cut my hair off.
Like leave a job you had for 17 years and just start something brand new. That's what we do.
Brand new. It's worked out for the both of us.
And it's worked out. So, share a little bit about yourself. Tell us like where you're from.
Okay. Well, I'm from New Jersey, Pemberton. I will say Pemberton.
North Jersey.
Pemberton. That's not north, but whatever.
It ain't central. There's no such thing.
We're not doing that. So I'm 38. I'll be 39. I work. I have a job. I'm not gonna say what it is.
Fuck that job.
Yes, that. But I still need it. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm cool. I'm chill. I don't have no children. I'm single-ish. I just finished chemo.
Oh yes, people. She is a cancer survivor. She just rang the bell.
I did.
And
right before his birthday.
Right before my birthday. Literally the day before my birthday. And I'm not going to lie, that was a very emotional day for a lot of people.
Yeah.
Especially me, because I was there. But I'm going to let you guys know right now. When I tell you she's a fighter, she's a real fighter. Because I had one of the most tremendous years last year. And when I mean tremendous, it was like, I felt like I was down on my luck. And I ran to her a lot. Mm-hmm. A lot. And at some points, I completely forgot she was going through chemotherapy.
I think a lot of people. I mean, I forgot that too until I was like, "Oh shit, I'm tired. Oh, it's chemo."
And it was just like weird, but it was just like she was coming to get haircuts earlier in the day, and I'm just like, why is she like fuck that job? I'm really thinking she's saying fuck that job, but she had cancer.
I had cancer,
and she was killing it. And that's the one thing I can honestly say that I was like, you was always there for me and everything like that. That's why I was like, yo, she got to be the first person on the pod because as you guys see, this is the positivity wall. She was one of. She was the first one to sign it. A lot of people appreciate all you guys writing on here and keep everything positive and everything like that. But she's also a person that's pushed me hard to write my poetry, and she's literally probably, depending where the text is at, first or second person that gets it. She gets it at 3 a.m, 5 a.m, 6 a.m. She wakes up in the morning and
good morning.
Yeah, and it's just a long thread of poetry and everything like that. And she's, like I said, she's one of my best friends, and I couldn't share anything more special or secretive and stuff like that. If anything, if something's going on in my life, 9 times out of 10, she knows pretty much first. She's either 1 through 5 that knows about it first.
Wow,
so that's
so
obviously this year is shaking up a lot of things for you. You said you're single-ish.
I'm single-ish.
So do you want to dive in that?
I can.
We can dive into it a little bit.
Yeah, of course. So
First of all, was this organic in the street, or we giving love to the dating apps?
We're giving all the loves to the dating apps.
Oh, okay. Which one?
Bumble. So for me, when I found out that I had cancer, I was dating somebody, and then he broke up with me probably like a week before I went to do my surgery. I'm just like, whatever. So I took maybe the whole time to be single, enjoy myself, blah, blah, blah. And I have this thing about like starting to date in the winter, because you start at the beginning of the year. Let's see if you make it to the rest of the year.
Yes.
My birthday's in June, so let me see if you make it to my birthday. So I got on Bumble. I got on Hinge, BLK, and Bumble.
Before you go anywhere, I was on all 3 of those. I'm gonna let you know right now. Bumble, some success. Hinge, the best success. BLK, y'all didn't like me on there. I don't know why. Black girls love me, but on there they didn't.
BLK, I don't know, for some reason I chose to pay for it, but like Hinge, the first time I felt like I met people on Hinge before, Bumble was a little too confusing for me, and I had an issue where, like, as Frank will say, he'll be sending me poems at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm up, so I'm waking up and I'm swiping right, swiping left at 2 o'clock in the morning, which is not.
But if you paid for it, didn't you? Unlimited likes?
I didn't pay for Bumble.
Oh, okay.
I paid for BLK. So I'm on Bumble. Like,
I feel like women would get more success on Bumble if Bumble gave women unlimited likes.
Right, but then at the same time, like, as I'm looking back at the people who are messaging me, I'm just like, what happened?
Yeah,
that's that early morning scrolling. So I was scrolling early in the morning one day, and the thing with Bumble is that, like, in my experience, if you don't pay, unless that person also swipes on you, you can't talk to them. Facts. So this guy swiped on me, and you know how they have those prompt questions. I don't remember what the prompt question was. We were chit-chatting back and forth. So I was like, well, let's text. So we started to text and got to know each other. And the thing about him is that we were talking on the phone, and then we were texting, and he asked me what was my favorite food. So I told him I like Italian food.
But you're vegan.
That don't mean I can't like Italian food.
That's wild.
You can have Italian food as a vegan, and I'm pescatarian.
I'm a Catholic, so that's
congratulations. So he said, he was like, be ready for Italian on Sunday, and I was like, oh shit. He wasted no time. Like, all the other people that I've chit-chatted with on the, like, they're going back and forth, they live too far, they don't have a car. I'm like, ugh. So he came and picked me up. We went on our first date, and after that, so far, it's been really, really nice. So he hasn't officially asked me to be his girlfriend, and I feel like I need to know, because I've been in situations where I've assumed, and it was egg on my face.
Yeah, like I like my thing too with the dating apps. I feel like if by the 3rd day, if you guys are still on the app and you haven't exchanged numbers yet, it's gonna go nowhere. It's gonna stay nowhere. Right. So I feel like if you match with somebody and y'all got like that first exchange, if it goes for like 3 or 4 hours and you're talking to the next day and everything like that,
that's what it was.
It's you need to get off the app.
Yeah. And
like Hinge is made to be deleted. That's their slogan. It's made to be deleted.
I mean, and I deleted it, but it wasn't because I found somebody on their website. And the thing is like, I'm the type of person where my phone stays on Do Not Disturb 24 hours a day. Like, I have to allow people.
Can't trust them. You're
one of the people who can get through. Shut up. So I don't like notifications. So if people are sending me messages on Hinge and Bumble, I don't see it. I don't see it until I open the app.
Okay. So okay, you say you met the dude and
met the dude. He came to my house. He picked me up. He gave me 3 choices of Italian restaurants to choose from. And so he came pick me up. I was overdressed, but that's all right. Overdressed. We went to the restaurant. The food was good. We came back to my house. We didn't do nothing. Chill out, people. Y'all dirty. But
that was the next question. I ain't gonna lie.
I knew that was gonna be.
It was prompt. That was the question. So, do you feel like dating apps are worth it?
I think so.
Yeah.
I've had conversations with my family members where they're just like, I wish you wouldn't meet somebody online. And I'm just like, niggas don't like me in real life. So like so I'm not gonna say that because before I met him, maybe like a couple months before I met him, I met a guy at a bar, an older guy at a bar. And it shocked me because he just came up and started talking to me and I'm just like, okay, whatever. So I asked him, he was 60, by the way. I asked him, I said,
player.
I said, what attracted you to, like, what was attractive to you? And he was like, your haircut. I said, oh, points to Frank. However, he could not prove to me that he had a job. And something just told me.
Because he was retired.
No, he was actively working. He told me he was working. And then also, I'm so tired, like, because of where I live, like, if people are familiar with Pemberton, it's far. And I'm tired of hearing, I got to come over to Pemberton and see you. Yes, motherfucker. Yes, you do. That's where I'm at.
As far as fuck.
I don't give a shit. You want to see me? Come see me.
No, I can dig it.
But I mean, I've dated guys who live like hours and some change away from me.
Oh, no. I feel, look, I say this. To get back out there, dating websites or dating apps are worth it. Have I met women on dating websites and hooked up with them? And yeah, of course, started somewhat situationships that lasted a month or so, yeah. I can tell you this though, the girlfriends I've had in my adult life, all organic. Met one at a bar, one in my parking lot. One girl hopped in my chair, got half her head shaved.
Okay.
Dealt with her for like damn near 2 years.
Oh wow.
Stuff like that. So I feel like dating apps help, they work, but I feel like they build confidence for organic. Because when my last relationship, I met her at a bar while she was working.
Right.
And everything like that. But again, it's like you got to be that type of person. You got to be confident. You got to be okay with getting no's.
And I am normal. Like, I mean, I don't have a problem with meeting somebody in real life, but it's just, this is easier.
Oh, it is easy because you get the pick.
Because then I can get all like the pics. Like
you get the pick and choose. Because I'm not with me when I'm on the dating website. I don't put preferences. I'll let it rock. Like let the universe rock.
Not me. Because I'm on a quest to find my husband, and I am not about to be out here just
dating white men.
That part. Sorry.
So not sorry, really.
It's not really, because in this current political climate, I can't do it. And black people too. I got to vet.
Yeah. Oh my God. Like I was on a dating website a couple of weeks ago. Was it a couple? Yeah. She asked me, did I vote? I was like, yeah, for the president, thinking that so I found her on Instagram. And I was like, yo, did you think I voted for Donald Trump? She's like, yeah, you said you voted for the president. I'm like, no. You asked me, did I vote? I said, not local, but for the president, yes. I vote blue. I didn't vote for the orange guy. That's why she just stopped her conversation. I was like,
I mean, good. Take the trash out. The trash takes itself out, people.
But I was like, damn, I can't have this girl thinking.
Right.
So I had to track her down on Instagram. And once she was like, oh, okay. But then I stopped talking to her after that. I had to make sure, because if it was something like that, I was like,
First of all, not to be funny, but to be funny at the same time, you are a Spanish individual. You do not need to be dating nobody MAGA.
No. She was a Spanish chick. She thought I voted for Trump. That's why she cut me off. Because she was like, did you vote? I was like, yeah, I voted for the president.
Oh, I see where she.
But I didn't. Yeah, but she thought I voted for Trump, and I was like, nah. Then she started asking me about ICE and everything like that. I'm like, we don't support ICE. Rather drink my shit room temp.
Right.
But once it was something like that, I was like, I can't really put up with shit like that, because it's like I don't need questions like that every fucking day and stuff like that. But let's change let's change it out of the relationship. So, nowadays, the barbershop is a community space, a safe space for everybody. What do you tell people when they say, what do you like about going to a barbershop? Because obviously a woman could cut your hair, but you choose to come to me. And like this space is kind of different from where I was before.
Right.
Before I was in a barbershop where you were getting a collective of different people cutting hair. But here you get the solo, you get the one-on-one.
Well,
and obviously we have our conversations and everything like that.
Right.
But what do you tell people like when they say like, how is it going to a barbershop? Yeah.
Well, I mean, you see my mom's hair.
Yeah.
So my mom has been getting her haircut since I was in kindergarten. So I've been in the barbershop.
Yeah, I'm scared to cut your hair.
I know. I've been in the barbershop. Like my mom told me to sit my ass right there. So I've been in the barbershop with the rest of them. But like I haven't had a bad experience, like how I know like a lot of women do, with the men just be talking about whatever. Thankfully, and I appreciate the guys that are at the shop are mad respectful. But when people ask me like, oh, I'm like, I'd be having a great time. Like we be laughing, joking, we chit chat. I'm like, yo, Frank's my boy. Like that's my best friend. Like, we won't talk about whatever. So it don't even matter. Like it's either coming to the shop or the suite, or you just come to your house. We just gonna.
You can just chop it up. That's how I feel like it is.
That's how I feel.
Do you feel like?
Mind you, I have known Frank before I got my haircut. Yeah, before I cut my hair.
Wigs and weave
and braids. Yeah. Yes. And it's funny because when I first cut my hair, I went to a woman, and so when it was and she did a really good job. I liked it. When it came time for me to get a haircut again, I couldn't get in touch with her. So I'm just sitting there, and so like the person who cuts my mom's hair, I'm like, well, I got him. I was like, but he take forever. I'm just like, man, Frank cut hair. So
I buzz that shit right on. Give me 10 minutes. Yeah. So all right, then what's a hairstyle that you never got that you wish you could, or dreads? Really?
I've always wanted it, but I don't have the patience because like even like me, like if my hair gets a little too long, I'm ready. No, I don't like it.
I had a friend in cosmetology. His name was Craig, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm growing my locks back out." And I was just like, yo, that's going to take a while, right? He's like, I've had them before and everything like that. And he literally told me, he's like, if I can just get my hair to braids, straight backs, he's like, it's a wrap. I'm going to get them. Yeah, cool. And it's like 6-7 months later, he's like, he got them, and like, when I'll tell you, he got them braided, and they're like right here, like a little above the neck. Yeah. He was like, oh, my dreads is coming.
Yeah, for real.
He was like, my dreads is coming.
My aunt has sister locks, and they look so nice on her. And I'm just like, man, I wish I could have done that. But then it was just like, because it's like a permanent hairstyle.
It is, because it's like there's only one way to get rid of them.
Right, yeah, you got to cut them off. But then it's like, the maintenance. I'm just like, oh my God, haircut don't cost that much. And it's so funny because my best friend just got married this past weekend, and she was telling us how much she paid for her hair. And I said, I will never grow my shit back again. Ever.
Look, what y'all pay for bundles, what y'all pay for. First of all, bundles, eyelashes, nails, and everything like that. Y'all got it. Y'all got it.
I'm debating whether or not I want to get my nails done. Keep getting them done, but like I don't get lashes done. I do all that shit myself. I don't know. I'm a girly girl, but I'm not like I'm a broke girly girl. So
yeah, I support eyelashes, y'all, because the girl that runs this suite with me, she does them, and my new friends over there, they don't too. So I'm gonna support.
There's 2 lash suites in here.
There's 3.
Oh shoot.
There's 3 in here. So like that's the new thing. The eyelashes are the new thing. So it's like, but them shits is expensive.
Yeah, no.
Like so
I wanted to get my eyebrows tinted, and so when I think the optometrist told me she paid $1,000 for a brow, I said, ha, nope.
It's hard to be beautiful nowadays.
It is. Well, I mean, it's not hard for me. So
like I wake up like this. Like somebody asked me the other day. They was like, Frank, you were going to get a haircut? I'm like, yeah, you just got a haircut the other day. I was like, yes, I go every Wednesday to get a shape up, every Saturday to get a haircut. But I was like, y'all women put on makeup every day. So I can easily go get a shape up twice a week if I wanted to, or a haircut twice a week. So
somebody said that to me too. They were just like, how often do you get your haircut? And I was like, every 2 weeks. I was like, I can be broke and not have no money for food, but I'll have money for a haircut.
Hey, I need her coming every week.
Yeah.
All right, so who's like, what celebrity out here that's rocking hairstyles you was like, damn, it's like only she could pull it off? Like, I ain't gonna front. You know who pulls off hairstyles as a woman that I feel like she got the style and the flavor. Tiana Taylor, whatever she does.
Yes.
Whatever she does. She's never had a bad hairstyle.
I think for Tiana Taylor, she doesn't have a bad hairstyle because she doesn't have a bad face. So it doesn't matter what type of hairstyle you put on her, her face is just going to look good. But even though she's got like a strong face, but I just feel like her face just fits every type of hairstyle that you can put on her. Who else? Taraji P. Henson be killing some hair. She be killing some hair.
Cookie does that. Yeah, she does it. She does it.
She be killing some hair. I've always been a fan of the blonde Mary J. Blige, but when she was red and Ghost, I was like, okay, I like that. But no, I think Taraji and Queen
Latifah. I would say
I can't think of anybody
from the 90s to now because she kept her shit straight on the Equalizer.
Yeah.
That ponytail was always never coming off.
I'm cracking up.
That ponytail was never coming off on Equalizer.
I can't think of anybody, any bald women who are killing it because
that chick from Wicked is not it. No, she looks like the witch from Witches. Like the main witch.
Oh my God!
Tell me she doesn't.
Oh, damn.
You can't get rid of it now.
I can't.
I was telling somebody that the other day.
Damn.
And whatever she put in Ariana Grande's head, they're on the same diet.
Well, apparently Ariana Grande went back to her black scent, so she's not talking like the girlfriend.
That's hilarious. So, when it comes to men, which haircut style gets you? Like,
a Caesar every single time.
A Caesar, really? Basic bitch. Basic bitch styles, just a plain old. You get a fade. If they can't have one, like
I can get a fade. I like the fade. Like, let's both rub our bald heads together. Like, that's how I love it. I love it. Like, I mean, I'm trying to think. I've never really. So I'm starting to like the guys with like the 2-strand twists, like, or they have like little.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not a fan of.
I know. Who's that one football? The guy who plays for Buffalo Bills, Deion Dawkins. Like, his hair matches his body and everything. Like, it's just so attractive to me. But if it's not, and I used to not like braids. I used to not like braids on guys, but that I can get over. But the Caesar, low cut, nice, fresh, I'm good.
All right. So when you say, so you're telling me, if a guy had dreads and he approached you,
I mean, I'm gonna still say hi. I'm talking.
You can say at least hi.
No, I'm talking back.
Okay. So it's like
because I've grown out of that. Like, before, when I was younger, it was just like, I don't want a guy who looks like this. I don't want a guy who looks like that. I'm growing out of that. Like, I don't, like, you get to your 40s, you get kind of desperate just a tad.
We are not 40 yet. Listen.
When you get to your 40s.
Because I had somebody today, they said, oh, you look 29.
And well.
And yeah, okay. So I was like, all right, cool. But I will say this. I think I am not on her level. If I get a ratchet girl at a club coming with me with the furry eyelashes and I can see the bad
there's a limit.
Nah, you ain't getting no play from me.
There's a limit. All. Like, if a guy's approaching me, I mean, yes. If he has dreads and the dreads are neat, okay, cool. But if they like real rough,
they looking like the Weeknd's dreads,
yeah,
4 big old dreads,
and they just looking bummy, and they look like J. Cole. I'm not gonna say depending on how old you. If J. Cole was single and he wasn't J. Cole and he was to come up to me, no.
It's because he wears sweatpants for Crocs.
Yes. And his hair looks like shit. Absolutely. So, but if it's like a guy with dreads and he's taking time for his appearance, he's looking nice, yeah, that's gonna get me.
I tell people all the time, like I got kids in here that's like, oh, I want to grow my hair. I'm like, yo, listen, this takes work. It takes time. You have to put the work in. Yeah. Like even with kids that want waves, like, yo, you have to put the work in. And
I just got waves.
Because I tell people all the time, I try to tell kids all the time, kids that are in high school and stuff like that, but like, yo, look, obviously you're trying to grow your hair out for dreads and everything like that. Mm-hmm. Cool. In a business public setting, dreads are more professional than cornrows, than braids. And I told them, like, if you take care of your needing them, that shows you that you have the time, you have the patience and everything like that. Exactly. That's a more professional look.
Exactly. More polished.
Yeah. You can't go be a lawyer with 4 dookie braids, and be like, yo, my client's pleading the 5th.
You know what? I honestly don't know what I would do if I saw something like that.
With a lawyer with 4 braids?
With 4 braids. I just like, I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Not at all. Mm-mm. But now, like, but yeah, like, dudes who, if I was like, oh, I don't want a guy who has long hair, I'm not into that crap no more.
Man, yeah, it's just, I feel like you seeing some people, like, in the old shop I worked at, you had some people that tried some shit, and it's just like, you're 45, why are you trying to get dreads now?
See, good thing for me is that I can't see when I'm getting my hair cut. So, I don't know what, all I see is just blobs. Just blobs walking in the shop.
Yeah, I'll be like, I ain't gonna front. I judge. I'll judge you by your haircut. I judge, like, the first thing, like, that's like somebody working in a sneaker store. The first thing
I was just about to say that.
When they walk into the store, the first thing they look at is your feet to see what you're wearing.
It's a funny story. I'm not gonna get too deep into it. But the first time I met Frank, the first thing I looked at was the sneakers.
Yes, and I had some dope ass Air Ones with Superman painted on. I remember, and I was like, bet.
That used to be my line back in the day.
What?
When I
like your sneaks.
Mm-hmm. I'm like, oh yeah, I like your sneakers. Those are such and such, right? Oh, okay, and that's how the conversation would start.
Hey, that probably worked. Like especially back in the day,
like
when
the early 2010s when the Jordans was real.
Yeah, because then it was like white tee, gray sweatpants, gray short or ball shorts,
and this
jeans.
time, this is when everybody, it was like you had to coordinate your shirt with your shit, or something had to coordinate something like that. But it was always like, oh, I'll be in the club and I'm like, oh, I like your sneakers, those are the bread, whatever. And you're just like, hey, look at you. That's how I start.
Yeah, you gotta find me a New York girl that says, I like your Timbs, bro.
That's so aggressive.
So aggressive?
So aggressive. No, nothing against New York women. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. They just talk a little rough. Could you imagine like dirty talk with a girl from New York? Have you had dirty talk
with girls from New York? Yeah. I remember this one chick. She was like, my mans, what are we doing? I'm just like, yeah. What are we doing? Like, can you stop saying that?
Coming from the guy who doesn't like, for somebody who took, I had to get out of that, bro.
Oh yeah.
He hates that, and so I had to get out of saying he's just like, I'm not your bro, I'm your man. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I feel like, that's a situation where a lot of people in this culture don't like it. Like moms don't like it when kids call them bro.
I get that because the title is mom.
But dads don't like it, and I'm like, yeah. So like with me, when like I got nieces and nephews, and they say bro, I'm like, no, I'm Uncle Frank.
I have a hard time. I'm like, bro.
Like I don't have a brother and sister to have real nephews. So it's like, if your parents say call him Uncle Frank, do not call me bro. We're not doing that. I earned that status.
I feel you. So, but now I'd be like, bro.
So what is something that you see in the mirror that you feel like you have to fix? Internally, personally, or whatever, like what do you feel like?
I think internally I've done a lot of work on myself, so I feel like I don't have to fix anything. I mean, I'm always a work in progress. Like if somebody was to give me constructive criticism about something that I'm doing and I'm not aware of it, then yes, I would want to fix that. But I feel like I've done a lot of, because as you know, I've been through a lot through the past 2 years, so I had to do a lot of emotional growth for myself. So I feel like I look in the mirror and I'm like, I am what I am. The fuck.
Yeah.
Now, physically, there's a lot of things.
Everybody got shit physically.
That's what I'm saying. But mentally, emotionally, I guess one thing that I know that I need to work on is that I get more mad about a situation than the other person. So, like, for instance, you're telling me about your stuff with your situation and your ex and stuff like that, and I'm pissed, y'all. I'm fucking mad. I'm going off. There's been times where Frank would tell me stuff, and I'm going off. He's like, Sharice, shut up. I'm like, okay. So that's something I'm working on, is to stop being more mad about things than my friends are. Because I'm ready to go off.
I ain't gonna front, she was mad.
I was very upset.
There's a lot of people were mad, but like it is what it is at the end of the day. But I feel like the physical thing, when people look in the mirror, I'm like, yo, look, November to February, early March, we can't do nothing about it. In our region, it's too hot, it's too cold to do shit outside. And like with me, I tell people all the time, like, look, I walk my ass off on that fucking treadmill November, December, January, and by like literally mid-February, I am out of it. So like February to like mid-March, I'm like slacking. That's why I probably gained like 10 or 15 pounds. But I lose that shit quick.
Yeah.
But I honestly, with me, I think when I look at myself in the mirror and I see how far I've come with a lot of things and everything like that, I am a person now where I feel like I am in touch with my emotions. I am in touch, like you got to have a good cry. Fuck it, have a good cry. You know what I mean? If you need to hear somebody's opinion, even though you don't want to hear it, sometimes just take a listen to it, and it's something you can appreciate it later.
Yeah.
You got people out here that are rooting for you that you don't even know.
Right, exactly.
You got people out here hating on you that known you for years, and so it's just like, I think it's where it's all about how you see yourself in the day, because at the end of the day, it's your reflection, because when they look at the mirror, they don't see you.
I agree.
It's like, you know what I mean? But I feel like a lot of people need to realize that, because at the end of the day, you only can change yourself. You can't change somebody else.
I had a conversation with a lady at my job, actually, not too long ago, where she was telling me her boyfriend had just passed away from cancer last year. And so I was telling her, I was like, being somebody who is still grieving, the pain does lessen, but you have to want to be better. Like if you want to sit there and be sad and all sort of stuff, that's what you want to do. If you don't want to pull yourself out of it, then you're not going to pull yourself out of it. Like I feel like you're looking yourself in the mirror and seeing things that you want to change, then you have to want to change it, because ain't nobody going to do it but you. That's
yeah. Oh yeah, facts. Because like People can push you to change.
Yeah.
But that doesn't things aren't gonna.
That's my motto since last year. I can bring a horse to water, but I can't make it drink. Like, I know you're thirsty. Here's the water, but if you're not trying to drink it, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's just you gotta want to do it yourself too. Right. But at the end of the day, you gotta you gotta believe in yourself too. Because it's like, not gonna lie, like when I got this place, I was like, man, what am I gonna do? Like, everybody's like, yo, you got the clientele, you can do it. I'm like, do I? And I'm like, and I've been doing it for 17 years, and I still have some skepticism in it.
If anything, you always had me. So I was gonna be that client. So I'm like, hey.
But yeah, I get it. But you gotta come every week then.
I know. I ain't got every week haircut.
But yeah, so this is the thing towards the end of the podcast. What I'm gonna do, you have to pick a quote from here, but it can't be yours.
Oh, I already saw it. Only you can stop you.
Where the fuck you see that one at? Oh, right here.
Yep.
Only you can stop you. Okay.
Yep, I love that one.
That is a great one.
And then there's I don't know if that's the same person.
Where?
There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. And there's no problems, only solutions. That's hard, too.
That is not the same person.
Okay.
So everything in black is mine. That is mine. But I wrote it on the wall. I didn't say it.
Okay.
Shout out to Pitbull.
Mr. 305.
Mr. 305. He can play at a party, but I'm not a regular fan. But him talking and everything, that is a great one.
Yeah, that's
the biggest one on my wall. There's no losing, only learning. There's no failure, only opportunities. There's no problem, only solutions. He is like I said, if you want somebody to give you some positive reinforcements in the morning, you want some affirmations in the morning, listen to Pitbull.
For real. You know who else I heard about that? Little John. He does yoga.
So it's not
I think it is called yoga.
Oh shit.
I don't know.
So towards the end, like I said, we're gonna have people pick out something from here. The only thing is you can never pick out your own. Like I ain't gonna lie, I got some like this one right here. Keep going, Nas. Nas is in 6th grade.
Hey, I mean, I see the little kid ones. LOL. My birthday's in January.
No, that says Lola, but
okay, Lola too. My birthday's in January.
Obviously this is my podcast. But you have your own podcast.
I do.
You want to drop a little nugget? You want to drop a little dime on it? What it is? When are we getting episode 2? It's been
a month. It has been a month. So my podcast is called Risse recently, and Frank was my first guest. So I've had some people like that, and people have been asking me, and I'm just like, I've recorded the 2nd episode, but I don't like it.
So okay, so you gotta re-record it because, like I said, I recorded my first episode,
and I didn't like it either. It's like so much extra noise in the background, all sorts of stuff. So I didn't like it, so I'm gonna re-record it. And then, like, I was supposed to do I wanted to do a sisterhood podcast with me and my friends. Like, I have a group of friends.
In Miami, right? You wanted to do it in Miami?
We didn't get a chance to do it because we were so busy doing everything
ratchet
else. We were doing ratchet stuff, but, it was wedding time. So we were trying to, we were the bridal party without actually being in the wedding. Okay. So we were doing all that. So we didn't get a chance to do that, but we'll get together and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. But
I think with me, excuse me, I feel like when you try to do the first episode by yourself or the only episode by yourself, you really appreciate these other people that have done it. That they do it by themselves.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like they don't have nobody else. And it's just
that's why I said record yourself.
Yeah, because it was like, now I see why, like, when people started off and like I'm a big Michael Rappaport fan. His podcast, he does it by himself. Okay. He has somebody like doing, like, playing music in the background, stuff like that. Sometimes he has a guest or not, but I was like, I feel like with me doing this 2nd episode, having a guest is so much easier because you're bouncing by yourself. You just feel like you're just making shit up and I have stuff written down.
No, I get it. No, I get
so
it.
it's just it's definitely hard. This ain't for the weak.
So what I would suggest, because something that I was going to do is like you're gonna, I guess this is for you is going to be mainly like a guest-based podcast. Right?
Yes.
So the times that you don't have somebody record stuff in between, so that way you just have something to put out. I need to take my own advice.
She needs to take her own advice. But until next time, people, stay sharp, stay honest, and please don't dodge the mirror. All right, y'all. Have a good one.
Bye. That was good.
Yes.